bad, so that's okay. I am also in the meta because I am doing an upload and a whole bunch of other things, so we'll see what happens here. Am I live? Hopefully. Sounds good. Alright, anyway. Alright, so I did do a bad and forget to quit the game last time. Anyway, we're continuing on with our dried finger run. Well, not really a run, like I'm not running, but just going through the game. And we're at the cathedral, so let's go back there. We're gonna go to the chapel. Go into the chapel and we're gonna ignore Gale. I guess it doesn't matter. I could go see Gale in that world, but I know the second I start the DLC or go through the DLC, it causes some problems in the later game, and I want to make sure I get some certain things done in this playthrough, so we'll see what we need to do here. And then I'm also on a little bit of a time crunch because I need to make sure I get a little bit in the bath. Oh, wait.
Mother of the forlorn.
But the reason I'm doing this now is because I want to make sure invaders are going to be here and a whole bunch of things. I want them to show up. So we'll see what happens. Now, there's good and bad news about this. The good news is, depending on where they invade me from, I may have the advantage. The bad news is, if they invade from the cathedral, they'll know exactly where I am at all times. Because if you know which doors are open and why, and I guess I could confuse them. Like if I know they're coming, and I could just not activate certain elevators, but if I could do that, then I'd be golden. Yep, got me. That's fine. I could have sworn I was rolling there, but I guess not. Dodge rolls only kind of work. Alright, still no invader. Looking good so far. I also really don't want to taint my girl, the firekeeper that isn't quite a firekeeper. Too much? we go. Let's see, am I being invaded? But pardon me. Okay. Normally I would just fall, but this time we're going to take the ladder. Guess there weren't a lot of people today that wanted to fight me. That's okay. Eventually. Or they'll start invading once I get down on the floor, which will probably make more sense. Also see a gameplay lag spike for sure. Ow. Okay, that one hit. That's a little better. But they're disgusting. Maybe I have been relying on that stamina ring for too much. I'm so used to that regenning a lot faster, but it's like, it doesn't. It just doesn't. There we go. Hate this guy when he has these two active. There's not a lot you can do. course, I hit his shield, which acts as a wall bounce. Oh my god, I am doing so awful right now. Like, no joke. This is embarrassing. Why can I not? I just can't get him. I cannot get that little free. Of course that one hits, even though the other two were nowhere near that range. Good, he's gone. Jesus. I'm sorry for anybody who had to witness that, because holy crap, was that awful. That was just terrible. Like, I didn't even like that. That was just bad. Just bad gameplay. We could stop all this, that'd be cool, thanks. Anybody else? No? Yes? Maybe? Oh, I thought I had more time than that. I did not. One of these days I'll have to try to do a face him head-on run, like up there where his hands are, where he's got a little bit more motion going. Because the feet of the giants are always like their weakest spot, for sure. Do I really care about the 4 poise? Not really. I'm trying to see if there's a better armor I can wear. Lorian seems fine. Why wouldn't I do that? It's a lot better against physical. And dark. And magic. And I don't fat roll. Okay, no, that works. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad armor set. Why not? It's more scaly. There's no cape, and it doesn't go into my character. I do like to try and switch it up every now and again. If that wasn't already obvious. Let me look at masks too. Because I do like my mask, it's just I want to know if there's a better one. Nothing really against physical. Aristocrats would be really good, but it's a little too heavy. Steel Soldier is still worse. And it weighs more. The Elite Knight Helm, really? Faram, of course. Like, that's one of the best helmets in the game. That Faram helmet. I'd wear the Slave Knight hood, but it looks so god-awful. If only there was a way to change how it looked. I'd be okay with that. It's like, here, I want this weapon, or this armor set's stats, but I want this look. Yeah, oh well. Silver Knight Helm, of course. Nope, one I got is so far the best. Also, I was sort of stalling just to see if there were going to be an invader, but I didn't see anything, so oh well. Sure, Hornet Ring, because why the hell not? Wait. Oh, the Hornet Ring pushes me over. Fuck. That might explain why I didn't have that armor set on. That might explain it. Alright. You sold me. It's not a bad look. I just wish it was... I guess it's fine. Wait, does that mean I can adjust my helmet now? I think it does. Orion's helm is not bad. That looks horrendous, but I kind of enjoy how horrendous it is. And I think this is the heaviest ring set I can wear, so this is actually perfect. Okay. Sold. I always forget about the Hornet Ring. Like, normally, I don't always put it on, And I know I should. Yeah, let's go ahead and trigger patches first. I was like, which order do I want to do this in? So we're going to go to Rosaria. I'm basically going to piss off Cirrus. Although I don't know if I want to piss off Cirrus before or after I get the Dreamcatcher's ashes. I think I want to get Dreamcatchers, come back here, piss her off, and then do it that way. Because I am going to end up attacking and killing her, but I also need that summon sign in the woods by being Rosaria's fingers, so it's tricky. I'll figure it out. Ow. I don't know what you hit me with, but alright. Drop off all these items again just to get them out of my inventory, but still. Look at all the shinies. I don't think this worm guy can actually cast, so that's fine. I think it's just a physical. Yep. I don't know what it is about people who get so into their craft, turning into like these horrific beings, but not about that. Not all about that. That looks horrendous. What does that even mean? I look at these game titles sometime on Twitch and I'm like, what the hell is that? Speaking of which, I do have a new game. I am holding off on streaming it for right now since Little Man is still under my care. Not that it's a bad game or anything, it's just, it's a little bit difficult to start something new when he's around. Like if I have to stop Dark Souls 3, it's not a problem, but if I have to stop a new game, that could be a little frustrating, and I understand that. Thought I could parry that, to be honest, but he's two-handing it. Oh, when did I get all my S's back? Oh, right. Bonfire. In that case, the fight, I could have gone for a backstab and a whole bunch of other things, but for that particular instance, just going in and using poise, it minimized my use of Estus. So I went that route. And you may be wondering why I choose certain armor sets. The reason is there was an analysis that was done. I forget the name of the YouTuber, but I'll look it up later. Basically, most of the damage done in the game is physical. Like, even weapons that say other things, it's mostly physical. Unless it's specifically a magic spell or a piercing attack or something along those lines. Like if you use a spear, but you don't use a poke attack, it's not thrust damage, it's physical for the slash, so it's one of those things. But physical is the one you want to watch out for. It does the most for you. As far as armor is concerned, poise is secondary to me because I want to get above a certain threshold, which is why I do invest in vitality, and vigor is usually second in my mind behind vitality because I want to be able to take a hit. Like, you can have all the life in the world, but if you don't have the armor for it, that life is useless. So it is true vice versa, but every time like I get into one of those situations where it's like I have to choose between the two, I usually go with vitality first versus vigor. Now it does depend to like what build you're going for, like depends if you're going for magic or something along those lines, but you know, it's whatever.
What?
Try jumping.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
I always do wonder, because I've always killed the giants first. Like every playthrough I've ever done, it's like, if the giant were there, do they aggro?
How dare you? Have you no shame?
I still don't understand what he means by no shame. Is that supposed to imply that how dare you kill the slave, or what? I don't really understand his thought there. Did he open the front door? I'm gonna look, but I don't know. Yeah, screw it. I never used the front door anyway. What does it matter? I guess fuck it. It doesn't matter. I guess I'll trigger Rosaria now. Just because. Oh, you're alive. Okay. I'm just re-triggering it. I don't know if where it is positioned in the queue matters, but just in case, you know? Like, no, that's not a dragon. We're not in the right area for that. Wary of friendship. Stay calm. Loyalty. What? Are they talking about patches? I guess that's their joke. It's like he's supposed to be super friendly. He actually is, which is the weird part, because he is a dick. But at the same time, he does help considerably. Say, I think I looked in every direction except for the one he was coming from. I was like, where is he? And yes, I'm going to poise monster the knights. Hopefully I don't get knocked off the building, but knowing my luck, I probably will anyway. Hi. I'm already playing it, buddy bear. I'm playing it. Weren't you watching TV? Don't play Super Mario. You want to play Super Mario? Oh, you got your bag? I had to grab the snacks. That boy loves Mario. Oh no. And that's the problem with the backdash, because that, I was expecting the backstab. I didn't get the backstab. Alright, lesson learned. And again, everybody's died up there. Like, that's not anything to be embarrassed about too much. It's just one of those things where it's like, it happens to you and you're like, oh no. Back up we go. I went through the wrong door. I always do that. I always think it's the right door. It's never the right door. This door. And do not go into the hole. That's another one of my famous tricks, trying to get back to my souls, is just running straight into the pit. Always fun. Never a bad time to fall into that pit. I wonder if they can invade up here. Like, are there just arbalists all over up here? Like, that's the second one. I guess they aren't that rare. alright, you gotta be cautious. Oh, God. I was looking the wrong way again. Not the optimum way to do that, but you know, it is what it is. Right, it's over there. So this time we're just gonna let him die. That's my worst nightmare right there. Okay. Don't swing too far. Oh, he was so close to falling off that edge. But this is what I mean. I'm gonna poise battle the shit out of these guys. Alright, I guess that doesn't work. Like, why does it... I cast poise, right? So I don't get stunned, but I guess that attack just ignores it. There are some weapons where that shit doesn't make sense. Like Leto's hammer, I think, also cancels poise because of the slam. It's very, very awkward. Right, and I don't know, but for whatever reason, that guy cannot take that corner. Doesn't look like there was any item dropped. Okay. Now this last one, which is unfortunately the one that is in the way and a pain in the butt. Yep, you got me. Rolled right into it. Did he cast force? Stupid battles are stupid. Life lesson of the day. Stupid battles are stupid. Do not fight on their territory, you will lose. Praise the message.
Of course not. Sorry, I've been a bit of... I am, if you...
fire bombs.
Thanks, good comp.
Anyone else? All good? No? There's going to be a... We're basically going to piss off Cirrus, or she will never talk to us ever again. But we're going to kill her when we get back to the keep. And then... Hello? I don't need her soul anymore, which is good. How am I supposed to talk? There we go. You.
So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need otherwise like you do not.
If I kill you now, I feel like that solves everything. Then I don't even have to go on that little side quest. I might just do that.
What's wrong with you? I see. As clear as day. You are a vile beast. Much too dangerous for her. Rotten beasts. Don't you ever forget just one.
Now that he's dead, does that end the quest line? I hope so. I'm gonna have to kill him anyway. That was part of the whole thing, but it's one of those deals. And it is literally a reference to Bloodborne, because he's talking about blood-starved beasts. Oh yeah, she's in a standing position. She's pissed.
Your path is gentle, Unkin. If we meet... Ah! Yes, I see. An arrant fiend has come. Very well. We will cut each finger from the hand. Forgive me, Randa.
Sorry, Cirrus. That's not really all I get from you. Just the talisman? Anyway, so I ruined that quest line, but it was already going to be ruined anyway, so it's fine.
Gaining admission to the Eva.
Oh. As I have said, be safe.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
And goodbye.
Anyway, so let me finish this up, and then I think this is going to be a rather short stream, because I've got to get little one in her bath and then into bed. Because he is falling asleep, from what I'm told. Pickle pea, bumper on, I know. Yep. Door closed. Firekeeper soul. I wonder, could I survive that fall? I doubt it, but that would be interesting. Oh, I think it's just too far. I think it is just too far. But that would be cool, like, to solve that problem by, like, jumping behind him and be like, hey, Patches, what's going on, buddy? It ultimately doesn't matter, but still, like, taking a death just for it, it's just like, eh.
You're gonna make...
Missed it. I always miss that jump. Every time. Every time. I don't know what it is. I just can't... I either overestimate or underestimate it.
You're... Oh, for heaven's sake. Can't find anything you like.
I think if you do forgive him, his items are a little bit cheaper, but still, it's one of those things where it's just like, eh, I don't care. Alright, round 2. Nailed it. And that side's the easy mode, which is why the items are on the exact opposite side, because why would they put it on the easy side? Doesn't make sense. We can take off the cat ring now, I believe. And we're gonna put on the hornet ring, and I'm going to call this a stream for now. So this will be an episode on YouTube, and it will be its own little thing, but I may come back later tonight. Which is to say, once little man has confirmed been put to sleep, we will continue on and finish the cathedral and all that fun stuff. But for now, I think we're going to call it a session. Do I have new ashes? I feel like I got some. I did not. You sell Cirrus's equipment? Nope, not even a little bit. Oh wait, no you do. Yeah you do. Sunless, sunless, sunless. Yeah, you just literally have it after I killed her. Okay, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I will see everybody next time. Bye. Also, happy 2019.